It seems someone wants a second chance, but will you let them come back in? Stick around for today's musical message to find out. Yes, I'm back, folks. Still here. You haven't got rid of me just yet. But yeah, today's musical message was another one that sort of popped on the radio, and I haven't heard it for a while, but it's been floating around in my orbit as they do. So obviously has some messages for some of you. But yeah, in case you haven't got the gist of it, today's song is Mirror Man by the Human League, and I've had to pull the lyrics up because I don't know all the lyrics. I already know the chorus because I haven't heard it for a while either. But pulled up the lyrics just to have a quick butchers and have a quick look through. And I think there might be a bit of a split down the middle with the collectives that this message is for. So some of you might resonate with the one message, and then others might resonate with the other one. But I'll go through both of them anyway. But yeah, I think the message for some of you is that there's someone who you were connected to, or you may have been in a relationship with, who walked away. And for some of you, it was expected, and then others, it was a bit unexpected. But it sounds as if this person walked away because they couldn't be the person that you wanted or needed at that time. Because it sounds like they had a lot of either trauma or issues going on, or it just could have been a case of like right person, wrong time, as that sometimes happens. Yeah, but it sounds as if this person went away, and now they sort of had the time to sort of really think about how things went down, and perhaps they've done the inner work or the healing that they need. Confirmation. But yeah, they may have done the healing or the work that they needed to do, and now they want to come back in and basically see if you're having back or given like a second chance. But like the stuff that sticks out, like I'll change if change is what you require. Your every wish, your every dream, hope, desire. That is like what's that film? What's that film now? Was it Princess Bride? I think it was Princess Bride, wasn't it? Where the dude kept going, as you wish, as if to say, I love you, really love you. But it was always, as you wish, as you wish. So it's given me that sort of, it's giving me that sort of vibe where they basically, they basically know what they want now, and they want you. So they want to do they want to do everything for you, but not like in a controlling or toxic way. It's just, they want to be able to give to you in the way that you need, sort of, and to take care of you and be that sort of, like provider, a protector, yeah. necessarily a knight in shining armour, but perhaps for some of you, if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, so the whole Mirror Man thing as well, that's giving me like soul connection, twin flame vibes. So this might be a twin flame message for some of you. But yeah, this person with the whole Mirror Man thing, it's like they're reflecting yourself back to you, if that makes sense. Especially with like twin flame connections, it's like they reflect back to you like the best things about you, but also the stuff that you need to sort of work on and heal in order to become like the best version of yourself. And it says, and if it seems I'm not the one you used to know, so it could be that this person comes back and they've changed that much and done the sort of healing work that much that they don't seem like the same person who you used to know. So when they do come back in, it might be a bit odd, maybe, and you might, well, you could get triggered, I suppose, as well, and it might be that you think, well, has this person really changed, or are they just sort of putting on like a front or a show to sort of like weasel the way like back in again? But it says like distance heals the strongest pain, and things are much better now, and just the nagging doubt remains. So it could be that they needed that distance to be able to have that time and space to work through whatever they needed to work through. But the nagging doubt, perhaps they've done the majority of the healing work, but there's still that sort of little bit that they're sort of working on, and they feel like they're good enough now. Well, not really. That sounds a bit shit. I might want to reword that, but they feel like in themselves that they're worthy enough. Because I think that they've probably had that feeling of like, oh yeah, this person's too good for me. I'm not worthy enough to be like in their presence or to be with them, and this, that, and the other. So it could be that there's still like that little bit of that little tiny bit of doubt left, like in the back of the mind that oh, maybe I've left it too long, or maybe I haven't done enough, and maybe I haven't got enough, and stuff like that. But I think if anything, well, maybe just sit back and listen. Don't be so quick to judge, because it could be that this person struggles with communicating as well. They might not be great with words, or they might say something but they mean something else, sort of thing. So there could be like some miscommunication or cross wires. So don't be so quick to sort of, if you do get triggered, don't be so quick to jump in and interrupt them or say something. Give them chance to say what they need to say. Keep that sort of flow of communication going. Because I get the feeling that it's going to take them a lot to sort of open up. So once they do open up, it's going to be a case of like, once that floodgate's open, like everything's just going to sort of come out. So try not to interrupt them while they're talking, and just sit and listen, and open your mind and open your heart and see what they've got to say, and then yeah, go from there. But that message is for some of you. I think for others it could be more a case of, I mean, it still could be about somebody else, but it could be more about yourself, and along the lines of, well, people pleasing, and sort of reflecting back to people what you think will keep you sort of safe. So like changing yourself, almost like a chameleon. Is that the right one? I don't know. I think it's chameleon, isn't it, that can change like themselves to fit in like with the environment that they're in. So yeah, it could be a case of you've spent that much time, well, trying to fit in and please, trying to fit in with people and pleasing people, that you don't really know who you are, like really deep down anymore. That's kind of sad, because everyone should know who they really are, or deep down anyway. So yeah, for some of you it could be that you just spent most of your life pleasing others and changing just to fit in, even when, well, there might have been times where you didn't even really like these people, but you thought that if you didn't sort of hang out with them or fit in with them, then you'd just be sort of excluded, like, from everything, or pushed out, or forgotten about. So you've just sort of got that many different masks that you don't even know your own face anymore, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I think for some of you it could be a case of, maybe it's time to finally ditch the masks, take the masks off, and take that time to sort of find yourself. Yeah, take that time to get to know you and figure out what you really want to do and like from life, and stop people pleasing. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if there's people who don't like you, and there's always going to be people who don't like you as well, because they're not on your sort of, they haven't got the same sort of energy, and they're not on the same sort of vibes and like wavelengths that your body's sort of giving out. So there's always going to be people who don't think that you're their cup of tea, and that's fine. Don't stress about it. But yeah, you should never change yourself just to fit in, because then you're not staying true to yourself, and You're not living your life as you, and you're not being who you're meant to be, basically, at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that's the sort of main messages that are coming through with with that song. So take how it resonates, and if none of that resonates, then maybe something will come out in the carpool. And as usual, it's becoming a running theme now, and I wasn't sure what deck to use, but I thought I'd go with the clarifying life situations oracle cards, because they're to do with like love and life. So it sort of fits in with the song. So we'll see if anything wants to pop out that goes with the messages that have already come through. But then if it comes out and it's nothing to do with the messages that have already come through, maybe it's just an extra, a little bonus extra message. So let's see. Oh, that one wanted to come out straight away. That one's a bit eager. So the message that's come out is trust yourself. Trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. So I think this fits in with well, with both messages really, and just in general. I think it's time for you all really to start trusting your own intuition. I mean, it's all right to get advice from like readings and things like this, or advice from trusted sources or family and friends. But at the end of the day, you've always got free will, and ultimately, whatever decision you make is always going to be down to you. So you need to be able to trust your own inner wisdom and your own intuition when things seem, well, dark or confusing. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with that anyway, I think, today. But yeah, learn to trust yourself. Listen to your own inner voice, and well, learn how to use your own wisdom and your own vibes and your own energy. And if something feels good, listen to it. If something feels a bit off or a bit woo, then just listen to those vibes that you're getting. So yeah, I hope that helps, folks. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Well, if you enjoyed this, check out the other videos and keep watching.